That's as dead as a dodo. We've fallen for the oldest trick in the book here. We were doing some trolling for barra and bass in this mixed fishery impoundment. We flattened the battery for the electric motor, so we switched over and ran the cranking motor to run our electric. We got another hour of trolling out of it, but we've completely flattened the battery.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things about the Yamaha, Steve, is that all of our outboards have the ability to be able to be rope started in an emergency situation. Okay, so it's most important that before we even attempt to rope start this, that we do two very important steps. One is that we have the ignition key to the on position, and the second is that we make sure that our shift is in the neutral position. If it's in the forward or the reverse position, there won't be any protection. So once we start this engine's going to be propelled along. Now with your owner's manual, you usually get an emergency starter rope, but unfortunately I'm not sure where Steve's is at the moment. He's probably left it back at the camp or in his car or somewhere like that, or at home. But we're going to improvise a bit today and use a bit of bow rope or a bit of anchor rope that I think we've found.
There you go, mate. There's a bit of anchor rope, and I tied a granny knot in the end of it for you.
Thanks, mate. We'll improvise where necessary. Okay, so first we'll locate the knot into the flywheel, into the relevant position there. There's two little cutouts in this case. And most importantly, we wrap it in a clockwise direction. Usually there's a little arrow there to help you with the direction, so clockwise. If we turn it over slowly, just to get a feel for it, we'll feel that it's actually quite hard to pull there, and then it's going to get softer. Now as it gets softer, it'll get harder again after it's finished being soft. Now the point where it just starts to take up and get quite heavy is where we want to start the actual recoil from. Okay, one big fluent pull.
Key on, neutral, go. Hey!
And there she goes.
How good's that? That wasn't that hard at all. Now Dan, this is the cover that goes over the flywheel, but I'm not real keen on the idea of putting my fingers near that flywheel and putting it back on. Do we have to put it on now?
It's not important, no. It's mainly to protect you from those parts, and while it's moving, it's obviously going to be more dangerous for us to try and put it on, so we can leave that off until we get back to the ramp. But in the meantime, we can probably put the top cover on pretty easily.